Studio Department, Good Lighting, Angel Included Voluntary Review. Mid last year, Yan Press brought us the first volume of Matoba's new series, Studio Department, Good Lighting, Angel Included, which introduced us to high school student Shintaro and the angel Towa that he finds himself living with. After a long break between releases, Volume 2 is now here and it's time to see what new problems await our cast. As we reunite with our cast, we find Shintaro troubled as his childhood friend Sumugi spotted Towa flying. As Sumugi saw Towa's wings, there's no room for Shintaro to deny that Towa is an angel, and her protagonist is forced to come clean about the circumstances they have led to Towa living in his apartment. Sumugi has a crush on Shintaro, so she's devastated to find out that something as major has been happening in his life, without her help knowing. Then, there's the fact that Towa is beautiful, and how is Sumugi supposed to compete for Shintaro's affection against an angel? Then things get even worse when she meets Noeri, another attractive woman that Shintaro works with his part-time job. She's a snow lady whose emotions can cause blizzards. Competition for Shintaro affection is looking fiercer by the minute. Thankfully, Sumugi agrees to help Towa's existence a secret, as well as the fact Noero is a snow lady, so just happy to see Shintaro is willing to open up to her about his chaotic situation. And she realizes that if she becomes friends with Towa, she'll be able to spend more time with her crush. With one crisis over and Towa having to leave with Shintaro for almost a week now, our protagonist is hoping he'll be able to relax for a bit. That is, until he becomes home to find another angel in his apartment. This one is called Shiu, and she's come down to Earth to check on Towa, whom she considers her honorary big sister. Shintaro's troubles are multiplying by the minute. Even when Shintaro isn't busy putting out metaphorical fires due to his supernatural friends, he's struggling with how to balance keeping Towa safe while he also keeps letting her have a life outside of the apartment. Sumugi knowing her secret is a great benefit since the girls can hang out together, but when Shintaro is not home, he still doesn't want Towa to go out by herself. But at the same time, he acknowledges that she came down to Earth to learn more about humans, so he has to be a compromise of somewhere. Volume 1 of the series was more focused on the romantic hijinks between Towa and Shintaro. This one is firmly focused, introducing us to and developing the extended cast. This works in the series' favor since Sumugi and Noiro are interesting characters in their own right, and it's fun to watch them interact with Towa. Alter Matopa's previous series, as Miss Beelzebub likes, also excelled once it's got its principal cast establishes and give us readers more storylines to get invested in. The same is true here with Sumugi and Noero having different troubles compared to those of Shintaro and Towa. Certainly, there's more variation in the situations the cast find themselves in too, which helps keeps the comedy fresh. As mentioned earlier, Studio Department, Good Lighting, Angel Included Volume 2 comes to the West thanks to Yen Press. Translation continues to be handled by Kay Kaufman with lettering by Katie Blakesley. The release reads with no issues, no issues to note, and there are several insightful translation notes, including which cast lines some of the more obscure references being made in some of the jokes. There's also a comment page at the beginning of the book, which is always nice to see. Volume 3 of the series is due for English release in August, so not too long to wait if you're eager to read more of this one. Overall, Studio Department, Good Lighting, Angel Included continues to be a charming read, with the cast growing and plenty of new faces popping out throughout Volume 2. The series is setting itself up well for a long run, and if you enjoy Volume 1, you'll certainly be pleased with the developments here. 9 out of 10.